The history of the Jefferson County Courthouse. The story of the Jefferson County Courthouse begins in 1798, when the first courthouse, a simple log cabin, was built where the current structure now stands. This original building was torn down in 1807, and by 1809 a new two-story brick courthouse had been completed at a cost of $2,260. It featured a bell tower and stood proudly until the construction of the next courthouse in the 19th century. In 1870, construction of a new courthouse began, culminating in its completion in 1874. This magnificent four-story building featured a tower that housed a handsome, elegant clock, illuminated on all four sides, with a bell hanging below it. Today, that original bell is preserved at the Steubenville Union Cemetery. Although the tower was removed in 1950, the courthouse otherwise remains as it was built, except for the addition of a new fourth floor following significant storm damage. Despite rumors and myths, the Jefferson County Courthouse has never burned down. However, on November 25, 1950, a devastating snowstorm caused the roof of the courthouse to collapse. During the emergency, many vital records stored on the upper floor were saved and carried to the courthouse basement for protection. You can read more about the courthouse damage in the Herald-Star newspaper editions from November 24th to 25th, 1950 and April 9th, 1951. The current courthouse stands on a sandstone foundation laid in 1870. Early photographs, one preserved at the Jefferson County Museum, show that during its construction, the courthouse was surrounded by several local businesses including a hotel, M. Gowan and Sons, a drugstore. The address on the building was 108 S. Wilson and Son, and a music store. The following recollections come from Flora L. Verstraeten. Her father, born and raised in Steubenville, shared a photocopy of a flyer that was circulated throughout Steubenville and Jefferson County. This flyer included images of the courthouse and a song with lyrics reflecting the political atmosphere of the time. Starting in the early 1930s through the mid-1950s, there was significant political pressure to tear down the historic courthouse and build a new one. According to the flyer, politicians campaigned heavily through local newspapers to persuade the public that the courthouse was unsafe and needed to be replaced. Here's what the flyer stated. The Jefferson County Courthouse was often described as the most magnificent structure in the state. According to records from 1932, the courthouse represented a gold mine of material wealth. It was estimated to contain 200,000 tons of northern Ohio sandstone valued at $5,900,000, along with 100,000 tons of free iron worth $95,000 and wild cherry wood valued at $25,000. Altogether, the total estimated material value of the courthouse at that time was an impressive $6,020,000. The flyer accused a group of politicians of attempting to sabotage the building to make it appear unsafe and encouraged voters to approve a bond issue for a new courthouse. The message urged residents to vote against the bond issue, warning them not to give away their valuable courthouse. Along with the flyer, a pencil drawing of the courthouse from 1874 was distributed, and a song was composed by Michael Hallapi, copyrighted in 1951, expressing public frustration. Despite the political challenges, the courthouse survived. A major restoration project began in 2006 to 2007 and continued through 2008, focusing on cleaning the sandstone, replacing sidewalks, and restoring the building's interior. A word of advice for researchers: if you're ever told that courthouse records were lost due to a fire, always double-check. Very few courthouses in the U.S. have truly burned down. In the case of Jefferson County, although the roof collapsed in 1950, the essential records survived. Thanks to quick action, law books, legal vaults, and vital documents were moved to safety. While the structure and furnishing suffered, along with damage to 7 large oil paintings valued at over $9,000, the heart of Jefferson County's history, the records, remained intact. For more information on how records survive courthouse disasters and for tips on genealogical research, visit rootsweb.com. The Jefferson County Courthouse stands today as a proud symbol of resilience, history, and community spirit, surviving political battles, natural disasters, and the passage of time.